What's up, YouTube, and welcome to Talk Malcolm Talk. So let's talk. So I haven't done one of these in about 4 to 5 weeks. So in case you don't know what it is when I talk about the biggest news and rumors and like my thoughts and stuff that's going on in professional wrestling. Talk Malcolm Talk. Malcolm, that's me, hi. And then Talk, which I'm currently doing. And Talk Malcolm Talk, yes, that's a ripoff for Fight Owens Fight. Yeah, I stole a guy's gimmick. Sue me. Which is a great transition in a way because Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, they've been battling TNA for a couple of months now, or a couple weeks now. When it comes to relating to their broken gimmick, TNA or Impact Wrestling, they claim they had the rights to it, but the Hardy Boys said they came up with the rights for it. It's been like a really big back and forth thing going on in court right now, and that's why you saw Rebby Sky tweet out like hashtag that out. But according to the Wrestling Observer Radio hosted by Dave Meltzer, he talked about how WWE's trying to negotiate with TNA, that way they can use a broken gimmick in WWE. With time now, it seems that WWE's now going to be paying TNA or paying Impact Wrestling or somehow making some sort of payment, and then the Hardy Boys will be able to use the broken gimmick on WWE television. Just saying TNA or Impact Wrestling, whatever you want to call yourselves, y'all looking petty AF. Wouldn't it be smart if you just let them use the broken gimmick on WWE? Because where did the broken gimmick originate from? Nobody knows. Somebody wants to look it up? Boom, TNA, Impact Wrestling, whatever. You guys already have a bad history when it comes to like paying superstars and treating people right and that kind of stuff. So do you really just want to go out your way to really stop someone from using a gimmick? Based off facts, part of TNA might have actually did help the Hardy Boys create the broken persona, so they might actually have a legal claim to it, but you guys really want to be that petty about it because the minute they use it over there, someone's gonna look up where did it come from. TNA. It's like if you guys decided to claim the rights to like AJ Styles, which I know is not a thing because he wrestled as AJ Styles before TNA, but let's just use that as an example. You guys don't want him to use his name when he goes over to New Japan or ROH or WWE, but somebody wants to look up AJ Styles. Of course, you know there's some WCW stuff, and yeah, there was indie stuff before that, but where did he really make his name? TNA. I'm just saying, every time someone comes back to WWE that just came from TNA, you guys always want to release some type of DVD set. In 2015, there's one for Sting, there was one for AJ Styles. Give it a month or two, there's gonna be one for Kurt Angle. And don't think there won't be one for the Hardy Boys in a matter of weeks. Stay on the topic of Impact Wrestling, so they also have partnerships with other wrestling companies or other promotions all over the world, like Global Force Wrestling, definitely because Jeff Jarrett and stuff. Is that company even still alive? But they have Global Force. I think they have not New Japan, but it's Pro Wrestling Noah. And they also have a partnership with AAA. So a lot of their stars, which I think it's like 3, it might have been more, but I remember 3 of their names, are going to be appearing on AAA's Triple Mania 25, which I'm assuming that's their version of WrestleMania. I'm not that familiar with AAA, but I do know Lucha Underground. But from what I read online, so it's Bobby Lashley, Davey Richards, and Eddie Edwards. I don't follow AAA. I don't know what they're really doing with them, but sounds interesting. And then finally, sticking with Impact, so Maria Kanellis and Mike Bennett, they left TNA or Impact Wrestling. Again, I don't care what you want to call it. A while back, like I'm gonna say February, maybe January, I'm not sure exactly when. There's rumors that's basically confirming the fact that Maria Kanellis and Mike Bennett are coming to WWE. So the biggest rumor says they're gonna be on SmackDown. And if they are on SmackDown Live, it's gonna be after Backlash. And others say they might go to NXT. That could be sometime during this week during their tapings. I don't think Mike Bennett really did much in TNA. I think like he feuded with Cody Rhodes and stuff. Maria was with him and Brandy was with Cody. But Mike Bennett in Ring of Honor, he was really good. So I'm excited to see him finally get to go to WWE. And then with Maria Kanellis, I mean, honestly, I don't think she was ever that good in the ring, but her as a character in general, at least top 5 of like top female wrestlers, but not wrestlers, so top female gimmicks. The first lady professional wrestling, so she comes to WWE, she's gonna be the first lady of sports entertainment. That just sounds like something, that just sounds really cringy. I also liked her old theme song, but I'm assuming because now she's more mature, she's a wife and stuff, that she's probably not gonna come out to that song. That kind of sounds like the next biggest song of the summer. So unfortunately yesterday, Matt Onawai, which I think that's how you pronounce the last name, I'm really sorry if it's not, also known as Jamal and Rosie in WWE, passed away. Some notable things that he did in WWE, he was part of 3 Minute Warning, which was him and Umaga, and they were the special enforcers for the Raw general manager at the time, Eric Bischoff. He also tag teamed with Hurricane, known as Superheroes in Training, and along with that, he was also a former tag team champion. So before he was signed to WWE in 2002, I believe, he was trained by his uncles. He also wrestled in many different independent promotions. And he is the son of the Wild Samoan Sika and the older brother of Roman Reigns. Rosie, Jamal, and Matt also left behind, I believe, 3 children and a wife. So for his contributions in WWE, like putting his body on the line every night to entertain us as fans, definitely my condolences to their family because that is just, that's very tragic. So last night on SmackDown, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, Jinder Mahal became #1 contender for the WWE Championship. So that means at Backlash, he's going to be facing Randy Orton, or whoever's WWE Champion at the time, it's going to be Randy Orton. Bray's not winning the belt back. We'll be facing him one-on-one for the title at Backlash in the main event in Chicago. There's people that have paid about $500 to sit front row. They get the main event of Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal. Chicago is gonna eat you guys alive. Besides the fact that people paid a lot of money to basically see Jinder Mahal wrestle, I actually want to give a lot of credit to Jinder Mahal. Like, I'm slowly becoming a Jinder Mahal fan. I never thought I would say that. Honestly, I really didn't think I would say that. He's just like a heel that like, you just hate. Everybody universally hates this guy. And Randy Orton is a stale champion. He's stale, he's a little boring. So maybe you have a guy that everybody hates so much that Randy Orton might actually get a pop out of it. That's the only positive way you can really look at this. There's a lot of rumors saying that Jinder Mahal's on steroids. Is he? I'm not saying yes. But let's assume he turned 3/4 of his body into veins and muscle, then literally, all credit to you. And to be for real, he cut a really good promo, honestly. Like, I felt actual hatred for somebody. And I haven't felt that kind of hatred in WWE since like CM Punk in like 2010 when he was like singing to like Mysterio's daughter. I haven't felt that kind of hatred towards anybody in a long time. So Jinder Mahal, thank you for making me hate your guts. And you kind of gotta give him credit because he has improved a lot in the ring, I'm not gonna lie. You know, maybe it'll be cool. And the Bollywood boys are back. So I don't care. So there's two guys in WWE that they really want to push at the time. One of them be on Raw, one of them be on SmackDown. The guy on Raw is Braun Strowman. I think we can tell by the fact they suplexed a man and broke the ring and he flipped an ambulance. I think they're pushing him. And then Baron Corbin, who's one of their top heels at the moment, but they really want to try to make him a main eventer. When it comes to Braun Strowman, he's rumored to be facing Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam for the Universal title, so actually that sounds really cool. Like, how many times do you really get to see two big dudes beat the crap out of each other in this era? Not gonna lie, I'll admit it. I like big sweaty men. My family would be so proud of me. And then there's also a lot of rumors that Baron Corbin is going to face Randy Orton for the title down the line. So there's that. I'm a fan of both of them, and you definitely need a big monster heel on SmackDown because there really isn't anyone at the moment. If there should be anybody, it should be Rusev, but he's injured right now, so it's cool. Let Baron Corbin do it. And then finally, two things from WrestleMania 33. So you saw that really big stage, right? Like with the roller coaster and the big Universal like planet. So the price was released on how much WWE actually paid for that entire set to be built, and it was $5 million. That's a lot of money. But when you have 80,000 people showing up, I think you might have made your money back. So at WrestleMania 33, we saw what was possibly the last match with the Undertaker ever. In the main event, he lost to Roman Reigns, and then after, he took off his gloves and his jacket and his hat and kind of laid in the middle of the ring. While there's no official statement saying that's the Undertaker's last match, but the reason behind him leaving everything in the ring, because Mark Calloway said, if you didn't know who that is, then just Google him. That was his way of officially retiring the Undertaker as a character. So does that mean he's still up for doing stuff on the network or DVDs or books and that kind of stuff? I don't really know. Just expect all that to just be thrown in our faces in the next couple of months. And yeah, guys, that is Talk Malcolm Talk. I hope you guys really enjoyed. So this is basically where I talk about all wrestling news and wrestling rumors and all that kind of stuff. This is the first one I've done in like 4 weeks, and it's also the first one I've done with like a bunch of new people being on the channel. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you really enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe. And we out.